Welcome to the first episode of my special little series. I'm going to be doing the deck building 101 with me, and I'm going to basically start the series off building a red deck, and it's going to be a special red deck that I've always been wanting to kind of build, and it's mainly not really much creatures, just all like instants and sorceries that deal damage. And I just want to see how I could do with it. And the way that this series is going to work is I'm going to have a few cards already picked out off to the side, and I'm going to explain why I picked these cards and try and build a deck around that, and that's normally how I do my deck building anyway, is I normally have like 1, 2, maybe 3 cards that I want to build around, or at least 1 or 2 different mechanics that I want to build around. So let's get into it with this one. So first off, I have Torbran, and I want him just because if a red source you control would deal damage to an opponent, or a permanent it controls, it deals that much damage +2. So I'm hoping to at least get him out, and I have 2 of him right now just because he is a legendary creature. You can only have 1 out at a time. Give myself a better chance the more I have in the deck to get him out. For Jaya, it's mainly her top ability, or her actual like enchantment kind of ability, and it's if another red source you control deals damage to a permanent, it deals that much +1. So kind of just have these 2 out to kind of pack on. So Shock can now deal 5 damage right off the bat, or even her -3 or -2. And for Chandra, I have this one mainly because of that +2 ability. Each opponent gets an emblem with, at the beginning of your upkeep, this emblem deals 1 damage to you. Hopefully get that going a few times. And if need be, I'll just do her minus and deal X damage to the planeswalker or creature. So yeah, or even that -3 is pretty nice. If they're getting a bunch of non-elemental creatures out, I can just try to board wipe them. So I'm kind of trying to build off of this, and mainly it's just these 2. She's kind of just there to keep dealing damage, and as long as I have one of these 2 out, that emblem, I believe, will keep doing that extra damage. So let's get going right off the bat, and we're going to do a playset of just the regular Shock. And the way I'm going to do this is, first I'm going to just go instants and sorceries. And I'm only looking at the ones that I own. And I'm looking to see which ones deal damage to players. Or creatures. Basically any target. Because that's what I'm looking for. Might do some flings in a minute. Not going to do Jay's Greeting right now. I might do that later. But first I just want to get the target cards. So these are all to target creatures. Target creature, planeswalker. Not seeing the extra cards I need. I can always go over and look at the ones I don't have, because I do have some more. Interesting, I might actually do that. But I'll see if there's some more cards that I don't own that do what I want, like to target a person like Shanda's Outrage. Probably going to put a few in there, just so it can deal damage to a creature. And it also gets that double damage to the controller where it does the 2. Oh, sorry, I just saw a card. Yes. Get some direct currents in there. And let's keep going to target player. Definitely get some Sarkons. We're actually going to craft an extra one because I can. I know that's going to be a high cost, and currently right now my mana is pretty big. And we can't craft another, but hopefully we'll get something that we can craft later. And definitely some of the impeccable blazes, so We're sitting at about 53 cards and not really many creatures, so this is kind of what I was looking for. And we're just going to go with the not collected and see what we can do. Target creature, planeswalker. Just a lot to deal damage to target creatures. I'm not seeing a lot of to any target, which is what I'm looking for. Yeah, not seeing any more. Might do a few risk factors. Oh, I can't do risk factors. It's a rare, but precision bolt, I can do that at least for one to craft and put it into my deck. Whoa, no. Thought I just crafted one. Oh, it's a rare. That's why. So we'll take that out. I actually don't think I added that card that I just redeemed. We'll go back and get that in a minute. So I'm actually going to take out the rares just because I don't have anything that will, or I don't have anything that I can redeem for rares, so. I don't have, what is that, common? Yeah. Apparently don't have any common either. So this is going to be a bit, I'm going to say a bit worse than what I thought. So we're actually just going to continue, and this is how it tends to happen. I have an idea and go down that route and find out it's not actually what I need. So we're actually just going to do creatures and enchantments, and we're going to do collected. Just so I can get like some of these, like the spewer that deals damage, the spitter, really just creatures that deal damage when they attack. Or even when they die, that's pretty nice too. But I just need 3 more cards and then we can do like a playtest of this and see how it does. Let's just make sure I'm looking over every card and make sure it's what I need. It's pretty nice, but I'm not going to be doing a lot of card draw. But I think that's going to be it for now, unless I have anything else. We'll do 2 of those. And we're just going to go back and get something that's a low cost. And normally once I get down to like 1 or 2 cards, I just pick a random card that I like. Let's take out what do I want to take out to maybe add in another Ember Hauler? We're going to leave that right now. I'm actually going to throw that over into the sideboard. I'm going to throw both of them over just so I can have them, but this is my playing with fire that I meant to finish a while ago, and so I thought it'd be great for this first episode to kind of just go over how it's going to look and show you my style of building decks and how I go about it. And we'll get at least one playtest when we do this, and I can explain what's going on a bit better and just see how it's doing and see if we can get an optimal hand. I mean, for this I can tell you the optimal hand is hopefully getting your shocks and stuff out or in your hand early, get enough mana to pay for it, and then hopefully to get Torben, or I forget the other planeswalker's name right now. And I know I just said it earlier, but get those cards out as fast as you can. Oh. What just happened? Well, that was interesting. I've never had it actually just quit on me. I'm like, whoa, got me back into the game. Sorry, that threw me off. I was not expecting that. A little bit of technical difficulties there. Jaya, that's the one I was thinking of. So the fact that I have her in my opening hand and some low cost stuff that I can do at least to deal damage. We're going to keep it, and this is actually a pretty good hand for this. And this is close to what optimal is, because, I mean, deal 2 damage to them. The one thing that I can see that is a huge problem with this is, 1, going up against blue counters where they just counter everything, and 2, when the creatures get, or the number of creatures that your opponent controls get bigger, or like more, and the number increases, then I can definitely see it losing fast, because I have nothing to really block, which is why I put a few creatures in there. But so far this seems to be doing what I want. Lifelink is another one, because it's just gonna stall this out. Do I do the 2 damage now to them, or do I do the damage to the creature? We'll just do the 2 damage now. I know they're gonna try and attack with the vampire. Ooh, they're playing the white-black life gain deck, I think. Which is one of my earlier episodes from a few episodes ago. I played a deck that does this exact same thing. And it's just white-black with a Johnny Pride mate. Oh, this is funny. Ooh, we also have Kaya, so maybe not fully life gain.
I heard you had some dead things that needed to stay dead.
Oh.
You better watch your back from here on out.
Well then, this is gonna be... Yeah, this is where I was saying, like, life gain's gonna kind of just destroy this a bit. Let's put Jaya out.
Ready for your first lesson?
And let's go... It's gonna deal 2+1, so... We'll just take out that one.
I don't do delicate.
And we'll just keep doing this, and hopefully Sarkon's Catharsis. I'll be able to get that off next turn. It's going to be the point where I'm top decking, and that's another problem with this deck I can see, but if I just keep getting my burn spells, I can keep going fat. I can keep getting it faster. I'm just going to have her do another 2 damage there. Because that's now what... Oh, never mind. So I'm going to need to at least deal 2 damage there soon. And we're just going to deal the... Kind of want to get rid of that, just because I know they're going to put that off. I only have, what, like 3 cards in exile? Yeah, we'll deal with that damage there. So they're going to keep gaining life, and this is kind of, like I said, this is one of the decks that I can see this having problems with. And as you can definitely see, it's getting kind of out of hand a bit. Ooh, that would only be 4 damage, and I don't have anything in my hand, so we're just gonna skip turn. But like I said, I kind of just wanted to see if I could build a deck like this, and I mean, I find it fun to play like this, sort of. I know I'm gonna get my butt kicked most of the games, but there'll be that one game or two that'll just be super fun. I'm not really one to like get sad about losing or anything. I just like having fun. And as long as I am playing a deck that I can just enjoy. Oh, I could have done one more. Yeah, I could have done one more mana. But yeah, if I could just build a deck, and I have fun doing the building of the deck, like reading through the cards, figuring out what can go together, and just seeing what can happen. I absolutely love that, but so I do see where this is going to have some problems, and I might do a little bit of an update later as I get more cards and I unlock more cards. But that is kind of how I go through with building my decks, and I'm going to be doing a lot more of these episodes, and like I said, they're going to come out in my schedule. It's on the 3rd weekend of each month. And I'm going to be kind of intermixing in real life decks that I've already built and kind of just go over why I built it, and then probably just do a playtest right there in front of the camera. But I'm going to be switching between like in real life decks and decks on here as I get more cards. Because you can tell I have a bunch of decks. I absolutely just love building decks, and I know a lot of these I got for free just by playing and going through the mastery trees and everything. So I absolutely just love it, and I've taken a few of the ones that I've gotten, like Primal Fury and Strength in Numbers, and I've kind of taken them down, or like taken cards out of it and added cards. But like I said, it's something I like to do. I just like putting cards together and seeing how they do. And I am going to actually end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.